Hey, it's Chris Moniak with Store Development at JOANN, doing a video for the fixture electric at our cut bar area. So our cut bar is the central part of our store where our customers come to get their fabric cut. And it typically consists of 3 banks of millwork or 3 daisy chains. So you can see over here to the left and to the right we have 2 different daisy chains of gondola based millwork. You can see underneath there's Logier gondola, and this was designed to have millwork wrapped around it to create the cutting counter. And then off there in the distance is our tube to tube unit. So let's go over it. So each daisy chain, 1, 2, 3, will get a relock power pole. So if we look inside here, you'll see each power pole. Let me see if I can get in there so you can see it. We'll have a clean and dirty outlet. At our cut bar area, we will be using only the clean circuits, so the orange plug. Each power pole, which are typically pure white, and you can see in this store we have some beige power poles, but each power pole should be strapped to the floor with the provided bracket, and then strapped to the ceiling or joist with adequate strapping. You can see here they had to drop some unistrut down in order to anchor that at the top. So you're going to repeat that process for all 3 units. All 3 units at our cut bar are side mounted. One thing I wanted to note about this video is we had some issues with our knockouts at this location, so we added in these 90 brackets to just cover the holes because they looked horrible. So those are purely aesthetic at this store. We do not want those put on, and I'll show you what I mean by the knockouts. So that knockout back there is pre-routed in the cabinet. The fixture installer is required to knock those out for you. So all the electrician should do is they should already see that oval knockout already prepared for them, and then that's their spot they're trying to hit when anchoring these. Same thing here on our tube to tube unit. So that knockout should be provided by the fixture installer prior to the electrician's installation. So once all the power poles are in, when you come into our counter, you will see underneath that our millwork vendor provides some junction boxes with outlets in them to our fixture installer. These come, the starter units, with an SO cord that goes into our power pole, and then it also comes with a whip on it that is designed for a quick connect system where we can actually install the outlets without the electrician. Now for the Logier cut bar, the length of the daisy chain of how far these 2 outlets are that need to be connected are so long that it is required that the electrician remove the manufacturer's whip from the box and then directly power this whole daisy chain of items. So you could see the plug mold that is in the back here. So that is supplied by Luff Electric and shipped to the electrician for you to install. It should go from halfway in this section to the halfway through the last section over here, which you can see this one's ran just a little short, which is okay. But anyways, removing the whip from here, directly powering it and feeding it into the plug mold. And then same thing, this ELC 25 outlet that's on the opposite end would have its manufacturer's whip, quick connect whip, removed. So the add-on ones, or the ELC 25, would have 2 of these. So they left this one on here. But the other one, the electrician here removed it and then directly powered it to complete this circuit. The other side over here is just the same. You'll be installing the ELC 24, which is completed by our fixture installer. So these should already be in there when you arrive. Same thing. This one has the SO cord and a whip that will get removed, fed into the plug mold, and then the ELC 25 on the other end over here. And that is it. Lastly, for the tube-to-tube unit is the same exact thing, just the power pole inside. So if you remove this insert in the middle, you'll see that there is an outlet inside of here that is installed on the end. That unit could, that outlet could be an ELC 31 or an ELC 24. It really doesn't matter. So it depends on what JOANN has in inventory that they may send. That will get plugged right into the SO cord, right into the pole, and then this all gets powered up. Please note that there is a motor that turns our fabric. So the direction that these rollers are running in, you can see there's a foot pedal, and if you have the it turned up, you should get it rotating in this direction from where the foot pedal is. So if it's running the opposite, then there may be something wrong with the way that the wiring was ran.